In this video, I'm going to be showing you my scalping session using pure price action. Looking at S&P 500 M&A futures, the structure of the market right now for today's session is indicating trading range with flat EMA, consistent price swings up and down, so I'm identifying the support, identifying the resistance key level. Right now we bounce strongly to the downside, but there is so few candles on the chart. I want to have a little bit more price action to make sure I understand what is the pattern, so I'm going to be waiting for a while. Also, we had to roll over the contracts, so I'm using the December contract at this point. So exactly as you would expect according to trading range rules, most breakouts will fail. We start with the trading range, we have two legs down, so buyers bought at the bottom, the two leg pullback. Now we have massive spike up, so I follow the short-term trend line rule. I cannot tell as long as this option is in play. We have a break in new high, so once we get a break in new high, then I might consider selling, especially if we push back below EMA, because so far the structure is looking like a trading range. Alright traders, I'm resuming the video because I just entered a high-low confirmation setup of the second entry long, because as you can see, this uptrend according to trendline rule still needs to get a new high. We have a new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. There was two-legged pullback down, downtrend played up with the break new extreme. We pushed above EMA, which is confirming the resumption of the bullish trend. And even though I'm in a trading range, I still follow the short-term trendline rule, and this massive spike up after break should get a retest. Only after the retest is done, then I'm going to be considering selling. So the fact that we're back above EMA, and this is high-low above EMA with a great signal bar, confirming the second entry long and confirming to get new high, I decided to risk it. I'm going for 7 contracts, 8 ticks, leaving 1 contract as a runner where the new high is going to be, and stop loss when I'm buying always has to be 1 tick below the signal bar. So let's see if we can get the scalp. It is a little bit struggling now, but it fits the rules and it's going to either work or it won't. Come on, a few more ticks. I could have used deeper limit order now in order to be out, but you don't really know that, so I placed it at the close. Alright, and we got filled, so I'm going to place my stop loss to break even because anything is going to be just a bonus. And I'm going to take runner around these highs. I'm not going to be too greedy, this is a trading range. So after new high, we may go back down, we'll see. Okay, our runner got stopped, we barely made the scalp, so you can see this is the beauty of scalping. Today is definitely a slow day, so I cannot scalp for more. I'm going to pause looking to go long because there's a massive bearish bar below EMA. But this is a trading range, anything is possible, we may reverse down. So I'm definitely going to be open-minded and I will quickly adapt if I need to. Okay, so you have massive spike down, so I'm going to adapt to brand new downtrend. I'm going to argue with the market. I checked the September contract and it's much more obvious that we have a small break in new high. It's not obvious on this contract, so this contract a little bit more bullish, but I'm going to adapt. I'm going to draw my channel working lower and I'm still playing the trading range because you can see we're just whipsawing up and down, up and down. Alright, we have a potential lower high here, but the bar is 5.5 points big. Also, we can see sideways area. So I'm not really sure, I don't really want to take it. It's too choppy and the bar is way too big for me to take a risk. So I'm sitting this one out. Alright traders, so I skipped the first lower high. I decided to re-enter on the failed second entry long, new high first entry long, second entry long failure. It is a much smaller bar. It rejected the EMA again, rejected the resistance, the downtrend needs to get new extreme. So I'm risking once again some contracts for 2 points, so I'm gonna place my stop loss once again to break even. So what happened here, it was a little bit confusing area because you are right around the trend range and I was contemplating if there's a tighter downtrend or not. So I'm gonna be waiting here, I'm gonna be waiting. Then you have a break in your high, double trap, push below. And this is already a good sign for the sellers. There may be a wider downtrend that needs to get new extreme, because why even double trap worked? You can see the bullish reversal is failing. So this downtrend needs to get new low. The lower high was decent, but a little bit too big, 5.5 points. Your stop loss has to go here, 1 tick above, so it was too big. But once you have that, another rejection, EMA holding again, resistance holding again, it is a smaller bar, it is a failed second entry long, it's a stronger trap. I liked it, so smaller risk. We reached the scalp, and I'm leaving my runner around these lows because we need to get new extreme. But once again, it's a trading range, and these trends are a little bit weak, so let's see what's gonna happen. So I'm definitely pausing, looking to sell now. Once again, why are we back above EMA? That is not supposed to happen. We're hovering around the key level. So trading range uncertainty is kicking in again. So I'm pausing, looking to go short. And if we're going to reverse all the way back into trading range, then simply have to think about buying again. So we have complete indecision, no established trend. We're hovering around the key level, EMA is flat. So I'm not even touching this. I need to see some established pattern if I'm gonna start considering taking a trade. Alright traders, so I'm gonna wrap it up with my 2 trades. Today was a rollover day, which means we have to roll over to a new contract. These days tend to be quite slow and choppy because volume is divided into 2 contracts, so no surprise we had just slow consolidation. We start with 2-legged pullback down, market moves in pairs of 2s and consolidation. So this is a new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long combined with the full breakout. And since this is the broad 2-legged pullback down, we're most likely going to snap back. Shortly after we had a failed second entry short, but it is a doji bar, which means we can't really enter. I was really expecting a new high for this uptrend. As you can see, this is very strong and steep spike to the upside. So after the 2-legged pullback, I was really expecting a new high to be reached. There was a high low that barely worked for a scalp, and that's the beauty of being a scalper, because as a scalper, you're not predicting these gigantic moves. All you're interested is small 2-point scalp, which is much easier to predict than you would think, because you can even be wrong sometimes on the direction and you can still get your scalp. So that's the beauty of scalping, that you're not predicting gigantic moves. You're interested in tiny portion of the market, and even if you have your analysis wrong, many times you can still get your small scalp and get out. So once prices broke lower, I'm not going to argue with the market. We have a brand new downtrend established. Here I was thinking there can be some tighter channel with the break pushed to an extreme, but even this channel right here, this one is tight as well. So I was going back and forth which channel is correct one, the super tight one or just this tight one. But we have a breaking new high, there's a decent double trap, and since you're back below EMA, it makes sense to right now follow this short and downtrend. So we have a new low, first entry short, pull back, second entry short above EMA, double trap, breaking new high, great bearish bar. Then we have a lower high, but it is way too big, so you definitely need to use deeper limit order or skip it. And then the trade I took, new high, first entry long, second entry long. It worked for quite a big scalp, but we didn't fully reach the new extreme. So once again, good for a scalp, but nothing more. Then price action, flattened, small consolidation. We have a second entry short here. I didn't take it because I didn't like the big bullish bar, and we don't quite have a new high for this uptrend. But what's good about this is that the downtrend played with the break pushed to a new extreme. Okay, resistance at the top. This is a small consolidation, so buy low, sell high. Now we have a second entry short, and you may be thinking, why do we have to skip this setup? Well, take a look at here. Why this downtrend didn't test the new extreme? This is what you would expect, break and some form of a test of the new extreme. Since this didn't happen, once again, empty room at the bottom, no new extreme tested. This is indicating, okay, potential imbalance is kicking in, massive spike, strong push above EMA. Once again, no new high tested. So here the downtrend doesn't have a new extreme. Here we have break, 2 legs to a new low, so it's easier for us to trust it. So here we have to skip it because there's no new high and we didn't make a new extreme. Slowly but surely market evolved into this uptrend. Second entry long to expect new high, but it was simply too gigantic, way too close to these highs, and market pretty much close. So very uneventful day, not that many setups, but it was a rollover day, so that to be expected. We're going to be trading the December contracts from this point. I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day. I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck in your trading.